How would you describe what is up on the walls in this room?
Greatness. The pictures are great. Hi, Logan.
You're so beautiful.
Before Logan Schoenhart turned 2, his parents sensed a problem with his vision. His symptoms worsening as he grew older. In March 2010, when he was 3, Logan went in for an MRI.
The doctor brought us over to a computer and brought up the image of the MRI and showed us Logan's head. There was a tumor the size of a grapefruit.
So they said, well, that's a miracle that he's survived this tumor as long as he has in his skull.
The tumor in Logan's brain was an aggressive form of cancer that affects just 1 in 500,000 people. Over the next 6 years, Logan endured multiple surgeries, radiation treatments, countless rounds of chemotherapy, and hundreds of days in the hospital.
We were in the car once and we were driving, and he asked me, Dad, am I gonna... He said, Dad, am I gonna die of this? And I said, you might. You might. I can't lie to you.
Throughout it all, his doctor's care and his family's love, there was one more constant. Logan and the number.
Who's your favorite quarterback in the NFL right now?
Tommy. I adore him. I'm one of his biggest fans.
Waiting with the shotgun snap. Throws to the near side. He has touchdown.
Tom Brady, in a sense, to Logan, represents everything that Logan wishes he could be.
March 2016. Logan was preparing to undergo his 6th brain surgery in the last 7 years. And he had a request for his surgeon.
It's rare that I get surprised in the preoperative holding area, but I did that day. I walked in and he said, would you engrave Tom Brady's jersey number on the side of my skull?
Why did you want the number 12 carved into your skull?
Sorry.
I said to Dr. Martin, hey, what the heck? The kid's been through so much, really? Isn't that kind of a small thing?
This is a kid's 6th brain surgery. Really wasn't anything that was going to pose any additional risk to him. And given what I thought it might do for him from a morale perspective, I said, why not?
On March 11, 2016, Logan went into surgery.
Once the tumor was out, I had the OR staff load up Tom Brady's jersey right there on the screen, and we looked at the font. We sketched it out and made a plan on the side of the skull, and I think we did all right.
Logan's in recovery, and he comes in and he said, well, the surgery went well, and also he has a 12 on his skull.
Tell me about that picture.
Well, it's about somewhere around here.
Somewhere around there.
Somewhere around here.
What do you think it might mean to him?
That a fan like him so much, he decided to have his number carved into his skull.
Within a month, news of Logan's number 12 made it to number 12 himself.
Hey Logan, Tom Brady here. I just want to let you know I've heard about your incredible story, your incredible journey, and it's amazing what you fought through over the course of your life, and I'm a big fan of yours, and I want to let you know to keep hanging tough, keep fighting like you have been your whole life. I'm certainly one of your biggest fans.
What do you think of that?
I was so shocked. Tommy sent me a message.
Why were you so shocked?
Because it's freaking Tom Brady. That guy.
What if you could say something to Tom Brady right now? What would you say? After we just watched that message.
Hello. I'm Logan. You're awesome. Oh, come here. I love you.
A few months later, in September, Logan and his family went back to the doctor for a checkup. The tumor had returned. This time, it was different.
They said there's nothing more that they are going to be able to do for us. And I said to him, honey, the cancer's not going to stop. It's going to keep coming. And there's really not any way we can make it stop. And I said to him, you're going to die. He said to me, I just don't want to die. I don't want to go. I'm only 10. I don't want to go. It's not long enough.
What's your message to your mom?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you didn't see me. I mean,
This fall, Logan wrote a bucket list. The things he most wants to do. Disney. A motorcycle ride. And this moment with his father. December 3rd. Number 1 on the list.
This might be the part where we go into the locker room.
There's a number inside us, unequal and unknown. But how we reach ours, that's what matters.
His attitude has been stoic and enduring. The disease might take my son, but it never broke him. Never.
What, if anything, scares you about the future?
it doesn't. They don't never have it. They don't never have it.
In just the past week since meeting Tom Brady, the challenges have increased for Logan. His tumor has spread to his spine. He spends most of his time in a wheelchair, and he's on a significant course of steroids. Yet, there was no other place he wanted to be on this night than on the sidelines at Gillette to see his favorite team and his favorite player play on Monday night. Speaking with him a short while ago, he said he expected a very tight game between the Patriots and Ravens, and that the difference ultimately would be Brady to Bennett late in the fourth quarter, hopefully for the winning score. The Chouinard family wanted to thank Tom Brady, Stacey James, the Crafts, the entire Patriot football family for embracing their son, for giving one boy his embodiment in seeing his number 12 and checking off number 1 on his list. Patriots, Ravens from Foxborough. We'll be back on Monday night after